Estamos en una nueva entrevista para Chilevisión Noticias. Estamos junto a una de las bandas que son las apuestas rock, ¿no? Para esta nueva edición de Lollapalooza Chile. Estamos junto a Balu Brigada, guys. How are you? How do you feel about being here in Chile, first time in South America also? How was the experience so far?
The experience is great. Yeah, we got to Argentina 2 days ago and we got to Chile today, I think. Yeah. So just got here and the weather's beautiful, the people are nice, the vibes are on and popping.
Guys, I wanted to ask you about being brothers and being in a band. People always say you don't mix family and business, but music is kind of a strange business, right? I have talked with a lot of bands confirmed by brothers, and it's always interesting to analyze how is the dynamic.
I think it works well. I think it helps that we come from like common ground, so there's less surprises. You know, like there was not going to be a chance that we get 2 years into working with each other and then realize there's like a deal breaker between us because we've grown up together. We have the same upbringing. And really, I just think it makes us like empathetic for each other, so that like we try our best to be understanding when I do something that's super annoying or he does something that's super annoying. You can kind of get over it pretty quick because ultimately we just want the best for each other. And he's good at some things and I'm good at some things, and we just make the things work, you know?
Guys, let's talk about your most recent album, your most recent work. It's an interesting piece of work, as I told you before. It's kind of interesting to see how you bring that dance energy to rock, right? It's pretty important to dance to these days. We are in tough times, and it's really difficult to accomplish that. How do you feel about, how do you really make that happen in the album?
Across the years, me and Henry have made a different assortment of genres of music, I guess you could say. But a fundamental part of the music that we make has always been kind of dance influenced. I'm not too sure why, but I think our taste of music has always been something that is a bit dancey, and yeah, so I think it's just always inherently going to come out of what we try to do musically, and I think we have a big focus on the rhythm section in terms of the production of the band and making the drums groovy and the bass loud. Yeah, just so you can dance. Who doesn't like to dance?
Yeah, we all love to dance, and we all love to dance. Balu Brigada. Guys, I wanted to ask you, how do you see the New Zealand scene right now, musically speaking? We were earlier in the day with Royal Otis. Obviously, they are from Australia, but they know the area pretty well, and they also said that we have pretty interesting projects right now where the South Americans have to be looking at and maybe invite them here to play and to festivals like this. How do you see now this kind of new scene that is kind of forming?
Yeah, I think it's cool to be at a festival that, you know, also Lord's playing. She's a New Zealander. We claim her all day and night, you know, and have done so for 10 years. So that's also cool. I think New Zealand's always had like a incredibly creative scene. And it's just it's made it a bit hard for us that we're so remote and like not such a big population, but there's so much good music that comes out of New Zealand. So I think it's very exciting when you see people break through and find their audiences. And honestly, it's been really cool to have a bunch of people in our community in New Zealand say the same for us and say it's nice to see New Zealand artists find their audiences worldwide. So.
Great. Guys, what's next for you this 2026? Obviously, you have this Lollapalooza tour. You will keep touring, or maybe you will go to the studio to do some new music. What are your plans right now?
Yeah, all of the above. We're touring a lot this year because we're still kind of touring the debut album this year. And all the while, just enjoying the sights and, yeah, starting to write some new music when we get the time. But yeah, that's one day at a time, really. We'll see what happens.
When you drop your first album, obviously, always the people talk about us as a band. We have to go and defend it live. You feel like you're defending a work, or you feel like you're just playing something that you feel that is accomplished very well?
Interesting question. I feel like we can stand behind our work and we're just very proud of it. You know, we managed to make it all ourselves, so I think by the time we get it to the stage, we like to be secure in it and feel good about the stuff that we've created, because it takes a lot for us to get a song to the final stage. So if it's made it live, I think we can be proud of it. Yeah.
Let's hope that we don't have to wait so much more for your new work, to hear from you and to see you here in Chile again. Thank you so much for being speaking with us with Chilevisión Noticias. Nosotros vamos a seguir acá en la edición número 14 de Lollapalooza Chile desde el Parque O'Higgins, centro neurálgico de la música, estos días.